What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be taking a look at the New Balance 990v3 collaboration that was done with Bodega, coined the here to stay. Let's take a quick sneak peek. And welcome back to another unboxing and review. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on, as well as be sure to check out our membership tiers. We've got some great perks on there for our members, so be sure to check that out when you have a moment, as well as our Shade merch store. If you want to wear some of our Shade Gang items, we've got some great pieces for the summertime uploaded to the website now, so be sure to head on over there after this video. But as mentioned earlier, we are going to be doing an overview on none other than the 990v3 New Balance silhouette with the collaboration of Bodega and New Balance. This is such an insanely creative take on the 990v3. This is one of the Boston-based New Balance brand's most beloved silhouettes, and one of my favorite silhouettes to wear because it is absolutely so comfortable. So we're going to start off with the overview on the shoe, then jump into size and fit, followed by styling. This is such a fun outdoorsy coloring scheme. It's so muted in tones, and I am a hiker. For those of you who don't know much about my background, I grew up in the outdoors and I love to hike in the mountains, and this is probably going to be my go-to hiking shoe. I'm not gonna lie. So definitely stick around for the styling section on these because I had so much fun just styling these muted neutral colors. Then we're gonna talk about Resale again. If you guys have not been following my New Balance videos, be sure to go back and check all of them out because New Balance is literally taking the cake when it comes to having a great resale price point on pretty much a majority of all of their collabed shoes. They are just killing it in the game and doing these amazing collaborations. And this is by far one of my favorite collabs that they've done this year. So without further ado, let's jump into the overview of this silhouette. This is, yes, that's right, a made in USA New Balance shoe. So for those of you who know me, I love me some made in UK and made in USA silhouettes by New Balance because it is the top tier high quality materials that I am so in love with. Feeling it in hand is like no other. I know for a fact this is going to be a high quality shoe, but it's also going to be outstandingly comfortable, and it's going to be a shoe that I can basically walk all day in. So can never pass up a made in USA New Balance series shoe. So let's start out with just talking about how this was Bodega's way of basically wanting to celebrate their 15-year anniversary. Congrats Bodega for being around for 15 years. 15 full years. That's like a great accolade and accomplishment, knowing that you have done some of the most amazing collaborations with New Balance. So happy to be commemorating you with this color scheme. I think that This was a job well done. Starting with the frontal portion of the shoe, I will say that green is one of my favorite colors. So you're gonna notice this high quality suede on the front of the toe there. As we work our way up, we've got some nice kind of chocolatey, shiny mesh going along that toe box region. Working our way up, we've got just some nice subtle accents of gray leather. And then we've got more of that mesh tongue again in that kind of chocolatey, brownish, greenish color scheme. It's crazy. It actually changes so much with the light, all of these different colors. It really does actually sparkle. So we've got more of kind of that greenish tone for the mesh on the tongue. And as we get to the upper portion of the tongue, we've got more of that chocolatey brown that does have kind of a metallic-y hint to it, which I really like. It really is subtle, but it really hits when the light's on it. Then we've got that blue New Balance USA, and this actually feels really cool. It's almost 3D and it really stands up above that tongue portion. Then when we look at the laces, it's kind of this nice kind of olive green color scheme, which I think really works well with the underlays of that just kind of brighter green tone. And then we've got hints of red accents as well for that optimal control text. As we move up to the eyelets on the top, again, we've got these nice subtle accents of red, and I think it just really pops off of that olive kind of green tone quite nicely. I just want to pull out some extra laces that were added as well. You all know how much I love having additional laces. This is kind of this periwinkle blue, which I think actually goes so amazingly with these colors. I never would have put them together, but now that I have them in hand and I'm holding them up to that color scheme, you can see how well those actually go. And if you want more of that olive green tone, you can also add those laces too. One of the cool, intricate parts of this shoe is the tips of the laces actually say Bodega. And it depends on which color lace you have, but they do kind of switch off in the tone of color on the print there. Also on the olive, we've got the print again in kind of that just nice teal blue color scheme. So just subtle details, but I really love how intricate those details are. A lot of thought process went into it. So accolades to you, Bodega, for adding that hint of your logo on the tips of the laces. All right, so let's move on to the side panels of the shoe. We've got, again, more of that chocolatey underlay of the mesh underneath this olive smooth suede. We've got that big kind of grayish tone for the big N that's surrounded by that silvery metallic color scheme. Working our way to the back of that heel counter, we've got more of that olive tone on the suede there, and this is just such high quality suede. I cannot stress like how different the suede is on New Balance shoes. It's just like on another level. Then we've got the year actually on the back here that says 2006 and 2021. So this is when Bodega first opened up, and this is the year it is now. So nice little subtle detail that they added there. We've got the Bodega logo on the back and the 990s on the side of that heel there, and some more chocolatey brown for the New Balance on the top of that midsole on the back of the heel counter. Then we've got some nice simple leather on top. It says made in USA. Again, just super high quality dark gray leather going on the back of that collar. As we work our way to the inside of the collar, we've got this nice soft kind of fleece texture in that teal color scheme, which the teal is just such a nice, delightful color to add as an accent to that olive green. It really just kind of pops pops. Gives it this summery feel, which I love so much. As we look in the inside, it's kind of a salmon color that we've got for the insole. And again, that New Balance and Bodega are in a black color scheme, and the New Balance is actually etched out to show the kind of salmony color underneath. As we work our way down to the midsole to complete the look of the shoe, we've got a nice hue of cream, which I think cream really just brings all of those colors together with that light gray and then some more kind of darker charcoal gray on the bottom of that midsole. As we work our way down to the outsole, we've got kind of a nice colored gum bottom coloring scheme going on, and we've got some hints of blue again on the middle of that with other accents of that red New Balance logo on the bottom, and that will complete the look of the shoe. So let's take a last and final look at those details. All right, so styling the shoe was quite fun. Obviously, these are different neutral colors and there's pops and hints of bright colors as well. So I think that this is just gonna be a fun color to kind of work into my summer wardrobe, but I think this is actually a year-round shoe, which is the best color scheme you can really go with. I could play with this in the springtime, I could bring this into the fall and winter, but since we are getting into the warmer seasons, I wanted to dress this shoe for those seasons. But know that these are also transitional when it comes into different seasons because of how neutral and earthy these tones are in this specific silhouette. So let's start with the first look. I decided to kind of pull from the teal and greens and wear kind of a tealish green dress that was woven, and it kind of has that earthy tone as well. So I think for a dressier look, you can still dress these shoes up and dress them down.
Sitting wondering in my bedroom how to move along and bright my day. I've been low-key for a while from over emotions. Gotta go and smell the air and find a way. Can we just dance? Can we just dance and forget about it? I'm tired of the race.
For the next look, I decided to pair it with just a nice chocolatey brown tank top. I wanted to really pull from the chocolate accents that I saw in this shoe. I tucked that in to some just basic cream pants. Again, there's some nice subtle cream tones in that midsole. So I really wanted to kind of intermix that in the second look.
Can we just dance and forget about it? Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I just need to stop and have some fresh vibes in my head. Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I'm not trying to run, just need some fresh vibes coming my way. Coming my way.
For the last look, I decided to just wear an all beige kind of workout look. Obviously, I said I was going to be hiking in this, so I had to pull out an athleisure kind of look. I wore some just nice neutral beige tights with a matching sports bra. And again, I think just that any kind of neutral base tones are going to go so well with this. In the fall, I can see myself just wearing this with a lot of khaki colors, brown colorways. And in the springtime, I could even wear this with lots of different pastels, as well as this summer. I think bright colors go with this as well.
Can you feel the drum beat in your feet now? Let it grow and catch the flow, the rhythm shakes. It's been waiting for you right around the corner. For your mind and soul, just let it break. Can we just dance? Can we just dance and forget about it? I'm tired of the race. Can we just dance and forget about it?
So you let me know how you would style this shoe, or out of the 3 looks that I provided you today, which one was your favorite out of the 3?
No fear, we ain't scared of danger, so give it your best try. Can't nobody stop us this time. So I'ma let my chest poke out just a little. I'm headed to the top, can't stop in the middle. We are on the rise, so keep watching the skies.
We don't need a night light, cause we're already glowing in your lifetime. No one's ever shown you what we're showing tonight. Watch our young eyes light up the night sky. We ain't even scared of the monsters in our closets, they're made up. We ain't hiding out tonight. Watch our young eyes light up the night sky.
Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it
Light
up.
up the night sky, light up the
Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it
light
up.
up the night sky, light up the
Let's toast to the dreamers. Royalty, we the kings and the queens, yeah. And the kingdom's ours tonight. No, we won't be pushed aside. Nobody who's seen us can stay a doubter, we'll turn them to believers. Don't even try to deny, cause we're young, wild, and alive. So I'ma let my chest poke out just a little. I'm headed to the top, can't stop in the middle. We are on the rise, so keep watching the skies.
We don't need a night light, cause we're already glowing in your lifetime. No one's ever shown you what we're showing tonight. Watch our young eyes light up the night sky. We ain't even scared of the monsters in our closets, they're made up. We ain't hiding out tonight.
So now let's jump into a resale on how these shoes are currently doing. These shoes sold at a retail price point of $220, and currently they are going between $275 and $450 depending on your size. Again, as I've mentioned in other New Balance videos, New Balance can be slept on at times, but you know, when you do miss out on copying a shoe, these can be very expensive to pay for resale, especially if you are in the larger sizes, which do tend to actually go higher up in price for resale. They can be almost double that retail value. So pretty not surprised that this Bodega collab is doing so well in the resale market, and this was a very limited shoe and also a very hard and difficult shoe to cop online. There were a lot of issues I know that a lot of people had concerns with. I luckily just kind of stuck with it, stayed online, and I was able to actually get my shoe processed and sent out. So thank you so much again for allowing these sneaker gods up there to manage to cop another amazing collab with New Balance and Bodega, so that I may actually be able to share it with all of you. But that is it for this video. Thanks so much again for tuning in. If you were new and here for the first time, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions on this specific shoe, or you just want to say hello, be sure to hit me down in the comment box down below. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on, as well as check out our membership perks as well as our merch store. All right, this is Shay TV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you on the next episode.